Jean-Pierre Loubinoux, Director General of the International Union of Railways, UCI, based in Paris. Welcome to the ITF.
My pleasure.
The topic of this year's ITF is innovation. So, in your opinion, what is the most important innovation in the field of transport that we've seen in the last 50 to 60 years?
Wow, 50 to 60 years. That's when I was born. So it's a whole generation. I can see many. If you want to really identify what has made a breakthrough worldwide, I think it's the development of infrastructure to accompany a need for more and more mobility. Roads first, and then maybe in the 30 past years, the development of rail technology in the field of high speed to go much faster. Then the appraising of the concern for sustainability. This is probably in the past 10 years. So infrastructure, high speed on rail, sustainability concern. I would say are probably the three main points I could remember of.
Right. Thank you. Looking forward, let's say until the year 2050, what do you think are the most important innovations in transport that we'll live to see that might change the face of the industry?
Wow, so now back to the, in the future forward, now, forward to the future. Well, first, the concern that has really appeared in the past 10 years of sustainability, I think is a very strong concern for the society and will probably be one of the driving factors for the innovation to come. Whether it is in the electric car, whether it is in the development of electrification, in clean energy, in the reduction of emissions, in the development of mass transit. So I think this is probably a key driving force. What will happen? I can see in my sector a need for rail growing everywhere in the world. Rail is a mode of transportation with a very high density. We can move a big quantity of goods or of people on long distances with low carbon emissions and quite cheaply per person and safely. So we can see the number of projects being very high, and by the time these projects are being developed, that will take us to 2030. So I can see many more very high speed corridors in the world. I can see long haul dedicated freight corridors in the world. I can see as well something which is a new concern, because we don't have enough money to really go on with competitive modes or competitive infrastructures. So the concern of complementarity of modes, make the best added value of all modes in synergy. And this, I think, will probably be one of the revolutions of the 30 years to come.
And you will be following, or you will be attending a panel on a partnership in infrastructure tomorrow. What do you think, what's the role of your organization, of the UIC, in this field, in the partnership? What can you do to improve the transport system of the future?
Well, I hope a lot. UIC is an association. It's an association of all railway operators in the world. We count more than 200 of them. And so by definition, an association is a place for cooperation. Technical cooperation where members can become partners. They can be competitors in the business world, but they can be partners in this cooperation world, and partners precisely to develop innovative projects together for the benefit of the sector and for the benefit of society. So this is probably one of the added value of UIC. Another added value is probably to partner ourselves with other institutions, whether they are political institutions like Union Nations, UNICE, UNESCAP, financial institutions like ADB or World Bank or European Bank of Investment, or like industry institutions like UNIFE or UITP to make the best complementarity with urban transport and intercity transport.
Thank you very much.
My pleasure. Thank you.